on, my dudes? Thanks for hanging out on this very special Christmas episode of Two Dudes and a Mic. I am your host, Mike, and as always, I'm sitting with my favorite dude, Gus. What do we got going on today?
I'm really looking forward to these beers tonight.
Yes, sir.
Gonna make your outfit make a little more sense, I think.
It does. Yeah, well, I think all of our outfits, because mine's...
Well,
I mean, you went all out with the hat. So
it's Christmassy.
We appreciate your effort on the show. In studio, we have the lead singer of Autumn Kings with new singles like Power, Asshole, and a new Christmas song, Happy Christmas. We got Joe Coccimiglio. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Nailed it.
Nailed
the name.
Nailed it.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
First time ever in your life.
Literally the first time ever in my life.
Yeah?
That an interviewer got my name right. First time.
Because you normally get what?
It's always
Miglio?
Strong cock at the beginning,
Yep.
and then Melio.
Oh, Melio.
They
get that part
Coccimiglio.
right.
They always get Melio right, but then they Coccimiglio. C-O-C-C.
But see, if you know like bocce for bocce ball,
yes.
Right? It's kind of the
you
same
put
thing.
it together. Sorry I said cock so strong, guys. I apologize.
You can
Just
say,
showing.
yeah, the cock is strong with this one.
Oh no.
So we're actually we made our own Christmas shot in honor of Christmas show.
I'm not sure how Christmassy this is going to be. But, yeah.
So it's a little hint of Grand Marnier, a little hint of Fireball,
Yeah.
and a lot of rum chata.
Oh, then we're fine.
We're hoping. So
Cheers,
here we go.
boys.
Everybody
Happy
listening.
holidays.
Guys, girls, all the dudes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now be honest.
That was pretty...
Yeah, I didn't really taste. It was the cinnamon toast crunch taste. Didn't really taste
A
the
little hint of orange.
maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little. That's real nice, actually.
You're welcome.
You should
Now
patent that.
we are going to crack these Railway City Marion Bright Christmas beers, cranberry lagers.
Cranberry lager.
Cranberry lager.
I'm gonna just crack the Coors original.
No, you're trying some of this.
I'll try some of it.
Yeah, are we all doing it at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What kind are you? All right.
Give me. Oh no. All right, fine.
Well,
You guys
the
try.
shot glass is right there.
No, you're doing it. Can you hand me one of those disposable cups there, please?
Absolutely, man. Oh, look at that. I might grab it myself a disposable cup if that's all right. Are we all trying it together?
All right, here we go.
Cheers, boys.
All right, cheers. I don't get a cranberry.
I don't get a cranberry at all.
To me, it tastes like honest lager.
Yeah, I was just gonna say honest lager, but it's very.
It tastes like honest
No,
lager.
it's really good though.
It
like
is good.
like a flat flavor, like not a. Maybe it's the shot that's interfering, but
That might be it.
Okay, the second one, I taste cranberry.
maybe a little bit.
Swish it around in your mouth,
Really get all the notes in there.
or as you call your food hole.
The tip of the tongue there. The food hole.
Earlier we were talking. We're like, we should eat before the show. He's like, I know. He's like, I'm just very conscious right now what I put in my food hole.
I'm trying to drop some lbs here. I gotta. Yeah,
That's all
gotta
right.
bring things down a little bit here.
I have eaten like shit
Oh my
garbage
God.
the last 2 days. I think yesterday consisted of a medium pizza, potato wedges,
Nice.
pizza bites,
Okay.
and a burger.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What everybody else have?
No, that was me.
That's what I said. That was all you.
That was me at home. So you're conscious about what you put in your food hole
The
now.
food hole.
Yeah.
I might steal that, by the way. Food hole. I
Food
like
hole.
that.
Yeah,
I'll quote you. I'll send you some money your way. That's all right.
if it gets big, yeah,
Yeah,
Trademark it.
I'll trademark it.
make me a meme.
There it is. Isn't that the dream nowadays?
To be a meme?
To be a meme a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Depending what you want.
Because there's that one guy. Who's that meme of the douchebag in the doorway with like the gold chain and the fur jacket and the hat on backwards?
that's old school.
Right?
Isn't that old school meme?
If you were that guy,
There's a whole series on YouTube of like how I became a meme, and it's all those people, like interviews with those people.
How I became a meme.
I want to see the kid who gave the little kid that gave the finger.
Yeah, I think he's on there.
Yeah.
The Irma Gerd.
my oh my
Pigtail,
God.
she's on there. The overly attached girlfriend, she's on there.
These are
They're all-
classics.
yeah, they're all on there.
You're bringing out
yeah.
the hits right now.
Well, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, you should.
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah,
That's
like
awesome.
almost all of them. They've gone through most of them.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
And they're
other
all-
ones probably.
Most of the classics, at least.
Yeah, the class. You can only touch the classics. You know what I mean? B-sides for another day, you know?
But now with the meme maker, you could do you can make a meme of
Yeah,
anything.
that's true.
Like, take a shot of anything, a table. Fuck. So stupid.
I know. But it blows up. It fucking blows up.
It does. Speaking of blowing up,
Yes.
you guys are on fucking fire right
Oh.
now.
That was a good segue.
Seriously, though.
Thank you. I
Right?
appreciate that. Thank you. Wow.
Holy hell! So okay, let's get to. We have a couple of things that we want.
Oh,
to talk
okay.
about. Hopefully, we can hear a
I
song later.
hope I can answer.
If
Yeah.
we can play one.
Yeah,
You brought some
absolutely.
music, so hopefully we can play it.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about the new Christmas one. Happy
Okay.
Christmas.
Yes.
So I know what inspired this, but why did you choose that song over any other song?
So we wanted to do a Christmas song, Christmas cover. It was just like, it was a challenge for us. It's super hard to pick a Christmas cover. Like you guys know, Christmas
Yes.
covers are like, they're either super cheesy or they're like sad. Like they're super sad. Like Christmas Shoes, why is that song so sad? What right does it have?
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. So we were like, what's the song? And I'm a huge John Lennon fan. He's my idol. Like, idol. I was like, man, I have an opportunity here to cover a John Lennon song, and quite possibly one of the greatest, like, in my opinion, one of the greatest Christmas songs ever written. It's just so much about, like, world peace and coming together, and that's, like, what Christmas is, right? Just, like, love and peace and everything. So brought it to the boys, and the boys agreed, and that was the song. It just felt right. It just felt right with the time. Everything kind of fell into place, oddly enough, which rarely happens when you're creating. So it worked out.
When did you guys record that?
We recorded that maybe beginning of November.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like a month ago?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Not too long ago.
You just picked the song, recorded it, put it out in like a month. And it's the success it's gotten.
It's getting a little
massive.
crazy. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy because I got to cover my idol. Like,
Right.
I'm really happy about it, and people are responding well, and they're saying some really nice things. So
Yeah.
it's been good. Yeah, it's been good.
I was going to say, it's not like you're going to be like, oh, shit, we're getting so much attention. I hate this.
Well,
Like, obviously, it's a good thing.
not that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you're coming off like 2 other massive singles, too. Like Powers.
Power was
Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you guys.
Huge, yeah, I love that song.
Holy- Yeah,
thank you
yeah.
very much.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Appreciate
that's in my
that.
regular rotation.
Get out.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Thank
Mine
you,
too.
man.
And I know you've listened to all of our shows, so you've heard me say this before.
yes, of course. I could quote it.
As a drummer, I like that kind of rap cadence in
You
a
do,
song.
yes.
And you guys have it. So you guys,
Thank you.
You know, Amity Affliction, Beartooth, name them. That rappy type of verse. Falling Reverse for me is another one.
That's all Jake
Yeah.
on the verse there. That's the guitar player Jake rapping.
I was going to ask you, like,
Yeah.
who's that? Because it doesn't sound like you.
He's just I don't know like what he did, but like one day he could just rap insanely well. I was
What?
like, what? It's like, what is?
He's never
where,
rapped
where's this
before.
been? The first time he rapped was on a song called Aliens we put out like
Yeah.
in like 2017, maybe 18. I don't remember. I have the worst memory, boys. I'm sorry. So he did a rap, and I was like, wow, this is really good. Like, where have you been hiding this? And then we've been incorporating rap more and more. Like Electrified EP, he rapped quite a bit on there. And then he was like, let me just go off. And he wrote these verses. And I was like, Jesus, man.
Was it nerves that he didn't do it before?
I don't know if it was
Confidence?
nerves or confidence. It was like similar to what's going on with our band now. We're constantly trying to like create a sound. And we just weren't there creatively yet to be like, ooh, like let's take this. It's weird to say, but this risk of putting a rap in like this kind of rock styled song, which for us for some reason was like this is too far.
Really?
What's happened? When we first started out, we were just. I mean, if you listen to the Silver
I guess,
Screens
yeah.
EP, it was like just rock, like just
Yeah, yeah.
rock. Silver Screen CD shit. Whatever we put out a couple years ago. So yeah, we started incorporating more rap, and he's a beast, man. He is a beast.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's killing it.
I remember I can't remember what year it was, but I remember hearing you guys when we were like doing research for the show. It was not, it wasn't what I expected. And then I heard Power, and I'm like, this is awesome. Ooh. But yeah, like I remember, like I almost feel like you guys were 2 totally different bands. From how long you guys been around for? What?
About 2015 we started, so 5 years. 5 years.
So like from 5 years ago today, it's almost like there's been a huge progression.
Yeah, and we worked really, really, really hard at that. So, I mean, before it was like, Billy Talent is the greatest band ever.
Yeah.
Which still, they're amazing. They're
Yep. Yeah.
criminally underrated, in my opinion. But it was like, we did that, and we were like, oh, we did this. Okay, what else is amazing? We just kind of always trying to top ourselves and reinvent ourselves in different ways. I once read a quote that Paul McCartney would listen to all his old albums, all the old Beatles albums, before they started a new one. And he'd just say to himself, like, I can't do this again. Like, I can't record Revolver again. I can't do it again. Or I can't do Rubber Soul again. We need to do something different. And we try to do that as well.
Yeah.
So we try. Hopefully
Always
we
evolve.
succeed. Always evolving.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen next.
And you went through different band members too, so you finally settled on this group.
Are you the drummer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
This group.
did you have 2 drummers prior? Yeah.
We had we had a drummer for Silver Screens, Jer, unbelievable drummer, hilarious guy, and then we had Nick Predholm, who's also an unbelievable guy.
Yeah.
My roommate for when we lived in Toronto, actually.
Oh shit.
Yeah, super great guy, killer drummer. But now we have Troy
Right.
Dottie, who I haven't seen since in a year almost. He lives in the States.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's what I was going to say, because that was my next question with the whole COVID thing. When you guys record, like for when was Power recorded? It was during 2020.
Yeah, in the summer.
So to record that, because he can't cross, right? So
He
what do you
cannot
do?
cross. I mean, thankfully we have talented musicians in the band, and Jake's a drummer. We record at SLR Studios. Marty's a drummer.
Oh,
and nowadays a lot of it is like trap hats and stuff like that. So it's a lot of programmed and beat making. So it was a lot from in-house, unfortunately. But Troy likes it.
Yeah,
he likes the song.
Do you like collaborate with him and say, hey?
We always keep him in the loop of
Okay,
what's going on. Yeah. As hard as it is, but yeah, always.
Jesus,
it's insane, man.
That's gotta be
to
tough.
think I haven't seen that guy in forever. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, in person, like you can Zoom chat or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if I've done that either though.
No,
I text him, but we're never like, what are you doing? Our lives aren't interesting enough to be like, look where I am.
You're
in my
full
basement.
of shit. I'm not. I've seen your Instagram. Your lives are plenty,
oh my God.
plenty interesting.
That's funny.
I think we should take a moment here. We should listen to
Power.
Power. Yeah.
You gonna listen
Can we
to
play
Power? Yeah, of course. With me in the room?
Yes,
yeah.
we will play it right now.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me or look right at
Avert
me.
your eyes. So here we go. So here's Power.
Okay, this shit going off like a bomb, Everybody here's gonna know this song, cause I won't take shit, you know what it is. Never sign a deal if I don't like it, I'm ripping it up, tearing it up. Hollywood pussies are married to drugs, but we are the ones making the buzz, yeah, cause I'm winning and I know you got it wrong when you're coming strong. I can solve the bullshit of a con if your name is drawn. I can sit but I can never see you or hear you or feel you or tell you alive. Shoot me point blank, but I'm never going down. Like Eminem, I'm not afraid. Got the upper hand, I'll walk away. Walking away, fuck what you say. Sick of your bullshit, so start it today. I'm setting fire to my enemies around, to the liars, all the ones who let me down through the darkest of hours. I'm gonna take back the power. I'm setting fire to my enemies around, to the liars, all the ones who let me down through the darkest of hours. I'm gonna take back the power. Okay, this shit going off like I'm crazy. Look at y'all lazy, crying like a bitch cause you heard what they pay me. If I had a penny every time I was under your skin, I could bust your brains out, build myself up the pin. Cause we all got somebody on a hit list, someone who takes a bit of truth that he twists it, but only does it in the text cause it's easier to lie. What you think that I don't know about business ain't fooling me. You cannot fuck with the king, you cannot fuck with the king. I got a list of my homies who ain't scared of fighting, and trust me, you don't wanna see. Listen to me, if you persist, trying to hurt my reputation and shit, I'll take you to court till you can't feed your kids. Even your lawyers, they say you're a bitch. I'm setting fire to my enemies around, to the liars, all the ones who let me down through the darkest of hours. I'm gonna take back the power. I'm setting fire to my enemies around, to the liars, all the ones who let me down through the darkest of hours. I'm gonna take back the power.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
I'm just trying to find a meaning, but my head is full of demons, and they're always around me, Bleeding, I'm just trying to find a meaning, but my head is full of demons. No, they're never gonna drown me. I'm setting fire to my enemies around, to the liars, all the ones who let me down through the darkest of hours.
Dude, this song, stop laughing.
I'm not laughing.
I know it's weird for you to hear yourself, but
It's on my
Jesus
playlist. Yeah, that was
Christ.
Is it really on your playlist?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely 100%.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Yours too?
Man, I have it favorited.
Wow.
If you look at favorited.
Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
It is
Seriously.
so
I really
good.
appreciate that.
How'd you guys all meet?
Funny enough, Jake and I met at a grocery store we worked at.
As bands normally do.
As that's usually happens, right?
Over tangerines.
Yeah, over. I worked in produce, so.
Did you?
I did at a
Solid.
Fresco.
This lettuce
Shout
is
out,
so metal.
shout out Fresco.
Lettuce mellow.
Lettuce.
It's so metal.
Oh my god, we were the most metal grocery store out there. Super underground, indie rock metal.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No,
So you
that's
met
where
there.
we met. We had, funny enough, we had one break together, like a lunch break.
Yeah.
And I heard he had a band prior called Something Else that they got their song on the Homeboy Show.
Nice.
On 89X. And I was he was like 16 at the time, and I was like, I don't even know, like 19 maybe. I was like, how did you do that to this kid? It's like, that's amazing. I had never done anything. Like, if you ever want to like just jam, like hit me up. And I gave him my number, and that's all it was. Like, oh, cool. And then like he kind of moved on from that job. 2 years later, I get a text message from Jake. It says Jake from Fresco in my phone to this day. So.
That's awesome.
But I never got his last name. He was just like this kid I had a lunch break with. And he's like, hey, like, you remember me? I was like, yeah, I do. He's like, would you like to jam? And then the rest is history. It's my first band. Autumn King's my first band.
Really? So you recorded all at SLR?
SLR with Marty, yeah.
What's it like working with him?
I can confidently say he's like a member of the band. Like it's amazing. We always say like you ever hear the term like teams that play together longer play stronger.
Yeah.
So we feel the same way. We recorded our first CD and EP with Marty, and singles with Marty, and the Electrified EP with Marty, and now we've all grown together and created this sound that it's exciting every time we get in the room together. So Marty, for all intents and purposes, is a member of the band of Autumn Kings. Yeah.
Honorary member.
Honorary member, yeah. The best.
That was my next question, was being a four-piece. Do you guys find limitations in being a four-piece instead of having like two guitars?
It's definitely difficult live.
Yeah.
For writing music and producing, we kind of let everything fly. Because like, why hold it back?
Yeah.
Why hold the creativity back? We'll figure it out later. Is
Yeah.
essentially what
Yeah,
we
of
say, or we'll change it up enough where it's okay live. Live is a difficult challenge. It was a huge talk we had amongst ourselves. Like, should Joe play guitar live? Like, or should we get another guy? Like, what do we do? But we've managed to. Jake's an amazing guitar player. Tibor is an amazing bass player. Troy's an amazing drummer. That we figured it out where we sound half decent live, I would say.
So you don't get a
like a session
stage
guy?
Yeah.
No.
Huh.
Not yet.
Eventually.
Maybe eventually when the money rolls in.
Oh,
whenever that happens.
When the money rolls. How many? You're at what? Like 107 million streams now on. What was it? Like 6.6 million or something?
Something like that. I don't know.
It's the last count.
Something like that.
That's
I don't look
insane.
at the numbers too much.
Oh, sure.
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to sound cool. Yeah, I don't even look.
I don't even care. I don't even have time
What
to
is
check.
this art? Fuck it.
But that was what, 6.6 million streams of all your songs across
Yes,
one
on Spotify.
Just Spotify.
Yeah.
Because you and I have talked about this so many times. I use Deezer only because Deezer pays SOCAN fees. They pay the artist more than all the other apps. Every time you play it, download it, whatever, right? But that's like, you've got iTunes, YouTube. You've got so many different platforms.
Like Amazon Music is one now.
Amazon Music.
Yeah.
That people were like, why aren't you on Amazon Music? I'm like, what is Amazon Music? Like maybe a year ago, I was like, what?
Yeah, now it's...
And now we're like, okay, yeah, we're on Amazon Music. Yeah. Tidal, we're on Tidal. We're on all those things.
Tidal?
That's what I mean, man.
Yeah.
Tidal's another one?
Tidal's another one.
There's so many.
Probably there's more
Oh my
outlets,
god.
right?
There's definitely there's some I don't even know about.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. It's crazy out there.
What do you what's on your playlist?
My playlist, I listen to a lot of folk music. I know. I listen to like a lot of slower.
Like the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Edmund Fitzgerald. No, I don't know.
That's an old Canadian folk song.
Oh, it's a song.
Oh, the Fitzgerald you talking
Yeah, the
about?
Fitzgerald,
Yes. Oh, who sings that?
I don't know.
I know the song. The Fitzgerald.
It's the only folk song I know.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Is it that Stompin' Tom?
No.
That's the only one I know.
Just listen to Great Big Sea and you'll find a shitload of folk.
Is
Canadian.
Is Great Big Sea considered folk?
They sing like sea shanties and stuff like that, and like old Newfoundland.
I suppose,
like,
yeah. They're more like I consider them more like almost like Canadiana.
Canadiana.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like a
like Canadiana.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it.
Go on.
Yeah, please explain.
They're like an upbeat. They're like, it's almost like if Canada invented ska.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
A little bit.
okay.
It just reminds me of like Canada's version of like Irish like music.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me
Yeah,
of.
maybe
Irish
like-
traditional music. It's like Newfoundland traditional
Yeah,
music.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard some of that stuff. So that's what you listen to?
I listen to some of that. I listen to this group called Fleet Foxes. I'm in love with Fleet Foxes. They're like a new age folk group. Jim Croce. Listen to a lot of Jim Croce. But then a lot of old school stuff. I love Johnny Cash, the Beatles, obviously.
Right.
So yeah, I listen to a lot of the oldies, man.
We've heard this a lot. So we've had like a lot of musicians come in and they'd listen to the exact opposite of what they play.
I know.
It's weird.
I know.
It's so strange.
That's why I'm always embarrassed to say. People are like, "What do you listen to?" They expect like Metallica. I listen to Metallica
Yeah.
and Led Zeppelin and all.
Who was it that came in and said Miley Cyrus is on his phone? Is that Paul?
I wouldn't be shocked.
I don't remember.
I wouldn't
Maybe.
be shocked.
And
Or
it
was
was just
it-
like, this dude used to just go bananas on the drums and he's listening to Miley Cyrus. Like, it was just so weird.
Or was it Zuccato?
Might have been Zuccato.
Zuccato, he's got some. He's
He said Shania Twain.
Shania Twain's
Shania Twain, yeah.
unreal. He introduced me to Jason Istanbul,
Okay.
which he inadvertently introduced me to him because he mentioned him in another interview. But yeah,
Oh, shit.
that's another folk singer. Is unbelievable, unbelievable, almost country.
Damn.
Yeah, it's even like a lot of country. There's inspiration in each genre, I find.
Yeah.
And it's hard to listen to your own genre because it's like, I don't want to copy this.
So you
Like,
don't
I need
limit-
to be I need to be inspired by something else, right? So
And here's another perfect segue.
Oh, I'm
Speaking of
killing it.
inspiration,
I'm killing it, aren't I?
Kid Rock was inspired when he heard your song with the Red Wings. Right? Because I have a
Yes.
photo right here of
There he
you guys
is.
hanging out with him.
Bobby,
How the hell?
I don't even know how that happened. I'll
did
tell
that
you,
happen?
that night it was a blur, man. We got invited to, when he had, unfortunately he doesn't have it anymore because whatever.
Right.
His bar in Detroit in Caesars Arena, and we got the opportunity. We were invited, and he was there. It was rumored that he was going to be there. We knew he was going to be there.
Right.
We were told, but it was rumored he was going to be there, and he showed up. It was like him, Uncle Cracker, and I'm not a big sports guy, but John Daly. He's like a golfer.
Yeah.
Yep, right. So they were all there.
Shit.
They were smoking cigars in the building, drinking whiskey, like all just walking around. And I was like, what where am I? Like, I don't deserve to be here. This is weird. And we had the opportunity to talk to him, and we walked up, and I was like, do I say like Mr. Rock? Like, what? Hello, kid? Like, what do I say? So he's like, hey, call me Bobby. First thing he said. He must get all the time, right? Like,
Really?
yeah, he's like, call me Bobby. Super nice guy. Shook our hands. Just like the first thing he did was like he started telling like dad jokes, like just a super nice guy. And he was like, "It's like I got advice for you guys." He said he liked Devil in Disguise. He said he enjoyed it. It's like, oh wow, I didn't think Kid Rock knew who we were. This is
Right.
kind of cool. And he's like, I got advice for you guys. I was like, oh my god, like Kid Rock, what's your advice? He's like, John Lennon once said like a great artist doesn't take, he steals. Fucking steal anything you can. Like I took this song with this song and it became all summer long. I was like, holy fuck, Kid Rock's telling me to steal everybody's music. I'm not saying we do, but
Yeah.
interesting advice.
It's funny that like you meet somebody who's had that much success and he tells you to just steal shit.
Steal it.
Steal whatever you can.
Well, I mean, he's done it a few times.
Yeah. Yeah. More than.
I think they call it sampling.
Yes, respectfully take what you're inspired by. I think was the nugget of information.
I
you
think
wanted to
every
send
rapper
across.
has found success by sampling.
Yeah.
Right?
New World, man.
That's
Sampling, yeah, that's it.
Sample.
That's it.
So you hung out with him. So and then you played at the bar.
We were the house band for the year. That's
Okay.
what you could say, yeah.
When was that?
That was 2018, 2019.
Nice.
So yeah, we were their goal song.
Yeah.
For whenever they got a goal.
Well, I don't watch hockey. I'm a bad Canadian. Are they good? Like, did they score a lot? Did your song get a lot of play?
You can answer.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a few rough years, but
Yeah.
they hold their own. They're the middle of the pack.
yeah.
Was the 2018-19 season a good season?
They were middle of the pack.
All right.
Yeah.
Then they switch it to we're now in their like playlist of when they play songs throughout the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
So now we're in there as well. So they play that and they play Echo, which was another release we did last year.
So it's to hype up the crowd now instead
get
of
'em.
the goal.
Yeah,
That's
'Cause it
better
was-
because that's more play.
honestly, anything they want to do, just we appreciate it.
Yeah. So that's still going then. Well, probably not this year, but
Yeah.
it's ongoing forever. Like there's
To my knowledge, yeah. Until I go there and I'm like, where the fuck's our song?
yeah. Do you get paid for it every time they play it?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because otherwise that's like a free song for them. But even still, it's relatively cheap if they were to play it.
Not only that, it's just, first off, it's an honor for them to even choose us, like this band from Windsor. Like, thank you, we appreciate it. And like all the fans getting hyped to that song it's pretty cool. That's paid enough, payment enough. I could just
like I said off air, we're gonna get your photo.
That's pretty cool, man.
In the Joe Louis chairs there.
Joe Louis chairs. Oh man, yeah.
And in holiday fashion, Gus, you know what that sound means.
Time for another shot.
It is time for the mid-show shot. So here we go. Ready? We'll do vodka this one. We'll just chill it with some vodka.
We're chilling with vodka.
Right? Just break it up a little bit.
You hear that a lot.
It's not all Christmas, right? So here we go. Everyone listening, guys, girls, all the dudes, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
And so I've got, I don't even know how to say this, Aquarelli? Aquarel?
That was good vodka.
Yeah.
That's real nice.
See, he makes fun of me. Oh, he's a citrus king.
I can't. I like it.
That was good.
It's
man.
easy to
Easy,
take.
Yeah.
Very easy to
It's
drink.
like I'm eating breakfast.
So I've got a spiked, sparkling something water. I don't even know what this is. Boysenberry or something.
Boysenberry. Nice.
I don't know. Passion
doing-
fruit. Passion fruit.
I usually do the honest lager, but I've this whole show I've been doing Coors Original, Coors Banquet.
Classic.
It's my old go-to.
Figures
That's it.
opening the show the one time I don't ask you what you're drinking. Because he's always drinking honest lager every show.
I want a little OV for my buddy Keaton. I love you, buddy.
Little OV.
A little old Vienna.
What did we think of the Marion Bright Railway City beer?
It was, you know what? It wasn't. I was expecting like a strong cranberry taste.
Yeah.
But it wasn't there. It was almost like an honest lager. It was,
Yeah.
it had a pretty solid,
It was good.
like a tasty lager taste.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I'd buy again. Not that I bought this, but I'd buy again.
Average strength, 5.5%. Well, it's actually a little stronger, 5.5.
Yeah, it's up there.
Fruit lager.
I don't know what original gravity 12 means, though.
I think astronauts drink this.
Oh, because final gravity in space is 2.5, so it drops quite a bit.
Right.
What do you normally drink? What's your go-to?
My go-to, I'm usually a liquor guy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I'll drink whiskey with my buddies and, like, Disaronno on the rocks or some scotch.
Yes.
Yeah. Class it up when I
Yeah.
can.
Have you ever tried, so now that Christmas is here,
Yes.
Egg Nog with Di Serono or amaretto, any
yeah.
amaretto,
Oh, yeah.
and then a little bit of cinnamon sprinkled on top?
I got to add the cinnamon. I've had it with
Do it.
Disaronno. I've had it with
Yes.
Disaronno.
Have you?
No, I was gonna say we fucked up though. We should have had some eggnog drink.
Yeah, you fucked up, man.
I said that to you 2 weeks ago. I said, hey, when we record the Autumn Kings show, we need eggnog.
Yeah, it's been kind of a.
Oh, my God. I hate when parents fight, guys. Stop.
My dads are fighting again.
Oh, my God. Not again.
Sorry.
It's been a tough couple of weeks though trying to get
Christmas
here,
is hard.
A lot,
you
a
know?
lot of things have changed in the last couple of weeks. So
Yeah, a little bit. But eggnog's still around.
that's true.
It's like cockroaches.
You know what? I was at the
Survives
I was at
anything.
the grocery store the other day, and I saw a guy with like 12 eggnogs in his cart. I was like, I should get some eggnog.
That must have been my brother. We love eggnog at my house.
Do you?
Oh, my love
Not many
eggnog.
people like it.
I love
I
it.
drink it like every 4 years.
So here's the thing.
I love it every
What is
time.
it? The name sounds gross. I think the name throws a lot of people off. But what is it? It's not like there's fucking eggs in it. It's just like cream, right? Like milk?
Pretty sure there's
eggs
eggs
in
yeah.
it.
No,
There's
there's fucking
It's
not.
like egg,
Yeah.
egg and cream. Yeah.
No, it's
I'm almost positive. Oh, yeah, 100% is egg.
like raw egg.
It's
Yeah.
like it's 1 part egg, 2 parts nog.
What the hell is nog?
Don't ask.
2 parts
Don't ask.
nog.
There's definitely egg in there, though.
I'm typing.
Why
in.
else would they name it eggnog? Could have named it anything. Eggnog's what
I'm saying there's no fucking eggs in here. Hang on.
100%.
Are we agreeing that Wikipedia is the be all?
Listen,
They usually get it right.
it,
mean,
got,
it's-
it got me through high school. It can figure out eggnog.
Oh my god!
There's eggs in it.
There's eggs in it.
It's raw egg.
Okay, so it's also called egg milk punch. Rich, chilled, sweetened dairy-based beverage. It's traditionally made with milk, cream, sugar, whipped egg whites,
you
and
go.
egg yolks.
There you go. Wow. Drink that before the gym. Oh my god.
Right? Do you think that's what Hulk Hogan used to do? Is just
Absolutely,
slam
brother.
It's a
eggnog.
lot of protein.
Terry Boulea chugged eggnog.
The original protein drink.
How'd that work out for him? Yeah,
That's why his hair's blonde.
that's the 4 that are left.
I have it on good authority that that's Barbie hair. No, I don't.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty
it's
positive
always
it is.
perfect. It's always straight, clean. It's
I
nylon. It's
I
not.
didn't meet him, but I was at a Comic-Con in Toronto, Fan Expo, and everyone was waiting for Hulk Hogan to walk in. He was the big celebrity. Everyone wanted to sign. My brothers wanted his belt. He has like a world championship belt.
Yep.
We were big WWE fans back in the day. And everyone's like, where the fuck is he? He was like an hour late. All of a sudden, like a giant banana is walking, like just yellow tan, like that's all I could describe it as. A giant banana is walking by. Me and my buddy Elliot are like, holy shit, that's Hulk Hogan. And my buddy Elliot goes, hey Hulk. And Hulk was like, what's up, brother? Like right into it. Just to the day he dies, he will be Hulk Hogan.
That was so perfect.
Oh, thank you. I actually practiced that one.
You get along with Yeti. Yeti's a huge wrestling fan.
Yeah. Al Yeti Bones. He loves wrestling.
I was a pretty big wrestling I saw WrestleMania in Detroit.
Did you?
I did. I got sick. I was really young. I must have been like 13 or something. And my dad was like, you want some hot dogs or something? Like, you want to eat something? I'm like, yes.
No.
This is the greatest moment of my life. Like, oh my God, amazing. You know who was actually there too? It was the Shave Your Head match with Donald Trump and Vince McMahon. That was that WrestleMania. So
you mean President Trump?
President Trump.
Yes,
he was there. And
damn.
I got so sick. I didn't even watch the WrestleMania.
From the hot dog?
From the hot dog.
See, that's rare.
Getting sick from a hot dog?
Yeah. No, at like a ballpark or an arena.
Yeah.
They're $46. They are cooked perfectly. That is a gourmet dog.
That's right. And I laid on like 3 chairs for the whole WrestleMania.
Really?
I'd stand up every couple matches and I'd be like, oh my God.
That is the worst, though. Food poisoning is like the worst.
Was not fun. Was not fun.
Oh.
Have you ever been sick at like an event that you didn't want to go to, or like that you did want to go to, but like when you were there, you're like, I didn't want to be there?
No. I don't think so. Not that I can recall.
I bailed on Linkin Park because I was sick.
You almost bailed at that fest that we went to.
The self-help fest.
Self-help. Yeah. You needed help that night.
Well,
Here's the thing. There was like 12 bands, and we ended up drinking for the first 9.
Yeah, I drank a bottle of scotch that night. Like that's out of all the concerts I've ever, I bailed on a Metallica concert.
Oh my God.
Which I kind of feel bad about, but I bailed on a Linkin Park concert, and that I'll never forget. Like
that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
If you ever bailed on Stompin' Tom Connors, though, the folk master of Canada, I don't know.
He's already dead.
That wasn't it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I
rest
know
in peace,
the
Tom.
Fitzgerald song you're talking about. Oh my God. I'm gonna remember after the podcast who's saying that.
You said you skipped Linkin Park?
I didn't want to, but I was like throwing up in the toilet.
What did you do? Like, why?
I don't know. It just did not feel good.
What year was this, by the way? Sorry, not to interrupt you.
Yeah. No, go.
Sometime in the last 14 years.
Oh, okay.
No,
so Hybrid Theory was out,
and he's been dead for 1.
No,
so
it was
yeah, that's crazy.
Is it 1 or 2?
I think it's 2.
Is it 2?
9 years ago.
9 years ago.
Son.
Yeah.
So Transformers was out.
Yes.
That is
It was
quick movie
What
math.
I've done. Hey man, listen,
Holy.
you're talking to the right guy.
Jesus.
That's it. Transfer. What I've done definitely around that era, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
You just said on air you skipped the Linkin Park show because you felt sick in front of the guy who wrote on their band page they are the offspring of Linkin Park and Fall Out Boy.
That has been said about us, so we took that.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because I have it here as self-proclaimed. Because on your show or on your page it says the offspring of Linkin Park and Fall Out Boy.
That is an accurate assumption. Yes, not assumption. That is an accurate fact, I guess you would say.
People said that about your band.
People have said that. I think it's the rap rock.
Yeah.
Thing. Jake's been compared to Mike Shinoda quite often, who's the rapper in Linkin Park, and I've been compared to, very humbly compared to Chester. So you can't be compared to that guy. He was a fucking monster.
You did a cover of their song though. Numb.
We did. That was right after he passed away. It was just they're such an influential band to us, especially, and what they've done in music and like their lyrics and the songs they put out. I don't know if we're ever going to see another Linkin Park. So to be compared to them, it's fucking amazing. But they are a huge influence for us. So
You know what though? Not just because you're on the show, but talk to us again in 5 years. And I think people are going to be comparing you to that band and saying like you are the next Linkin Park.
Oh man,
sure.
I appreciate that. That's really nice.
We've had a lot of people send us our like demos and sorry, not our demos, their demos.
Can I hear your demos?
How many of them are garbage? Gus, be honest. They don't know who it is.
I want to start by saying a surprising amount of them are not garbage. A surprising amount of them are excellent.
It's great.
Fair.
But I would say
the ones that are garbage,
80%. Yeah.
they're the ones that
are pretty garbage.
You remember those ones.
Yeah.
You're like,
hey,
Jesus.
Fair enough. If we sent you our demo of like our
You
first
didn't.
songs,
No.
we didn't. But if we did, you'd probably be like, "This is not the best."
Really?
Probably.
But you know what? Okay, Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. That is a
Everyone
good point.
grows,
Because
you know
your
what I mean?
first song as a band is kind of, it's always going to be learning. You got to figure out your sound.
For sure,
Yeah.
man, for sure. There was like one of the first songs Jake and I wrote together was "Come Save Me." You don't have to know it. It's off Silver Screens, and it is so Billy Talent, it's ridiculous. Like Billy Talent could have wrote the song, and then if you hear our song "Power," you're like, who the fuck wrote "Come Save Me"? This isn't the same band at all. You know what I mean? Like everyone grows.
You had a different drummer then.
creatively.
Blame it on him.
I love you, Jer. I love you.
That's,
You added a different drummer.
I got to ask you. So a lot of shows are going to be like, where'd you get your inspiration for your lyrics and blah, blah, blah. But what we really want to know is, who is Asshole about?
That's a great question. Oh my God. Who's Asshole?
You can leave names out, or is it just like a type of person?
To be honest, it's a type of person.
Okay.
At the core of it, it's a type of person. And, Asshole sprung from Jake and Marty and I were, like, just frustrated in the studio. Like, we can't write a song today for shit. And someone started spelling out, like, A-S-S-A, and we were just laughing. We're like, oh, my God, this is the funniest. And then it just snowballed into, well, what if we said this? And what if we said this? And it's about this kind of person. And, I think some people think, not that we're this, we like to think of ourselves as like a pretty professional band, but some people think of us as assholes. Like, that's just how it's going to be. Some people think,
What? They think you're assholes?
No, I think some people have the assumption that people in bands can be like kind of stuck up-ish and stuff like that, and think they're better.
Okay.
So we kind of wrote about that, like, some people think some people think we're assholes. So we're kind of like, let's kind of make fun of that fact, and like, let's make fun of the fact of this, like, this person who's like proud to be an asshole, because it's just such a ridiculous thing to be proud of.
Yeah.
Like, the song is completely satirical. But
so
that's kind of what that.
One of your like hit singles was written off somebody spelling out the word asshole.
That's
unreal.
where it's stemmed from. I believe it was Jake started spelling out asshole. He has a better memory than me, so he'll probably tell you a different name. But I believe it was him.
So let's just illustrate how not assholey you guys are. You guys played live on Mother's Day in front of an 88-year-old woman, Maggie.
Did. Yes, Maggie.
So
we love you, Maggie.
That
was actually so fun.
How did this happen?
That was so fun. Maggie's daughter reached out to us. I'm so sorry for forgetting the name. We love you though. Maggie's daughter reached out to us because this was like deep in the pandemic. Like, pandemic happened.
The height
of it. Unfortunately, it was almost last year. Crazy. And she just wanted to do something really kind for her mom, who was in this old age home, and they hadn't seen her, and they'd been talking to her from like the floor to the balcony because she lived on the second floor. And they wanted to surprise her and do a big gesture, and we were so down to do it. We hadn't played in forever, and we just wanted to do something kind for the community. So she reached out. It was her idea, and we totally ran with it, and we had a blast. She was dancing on the balcony. We were like, what's an old classic that she might know? It was like, the only one we knew was like Sweet Caroline.
So you didn't play asshole?
No. We played Sweet Caroline, and we played Devil in Disguise.
That's amazing.
And she was dancing, man. She was having a great time, and it was so fun. And especially then when everything was, it's up in the air now, but everything was even more chaotic back then. It was so fun to just see her dancing and like having a good time, especially because I have grandparents. I'm sure a lot of people's grandparents are still with us.
Hopefully,
with them, yeah. And
did other people come out on balconies? Was there more than just her?
We tried to. We had speakers around, and we tried to get people to, like, if they could hear it.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't see too many. We were kind of focused on Maggie, but we tried to make it
and who was there?
Pleasant afternoon.
You and Jake?
It was Jake and I singing, yeah, and then our bass player Tibor was there. He's the genius behind the scenes, so he's running tech and stuff like that. And then a couple news station came out, I believe.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Windsor Star came out and stuff like that. It was really cool. But the main point was, like, Maggie had a really good time.
Right.
And people still, and it's nice that people still bring that up. Like, you brought it up. Like, I'd love to be like remembered for stuff like that. Like, that's awesome.
When you did the video for Happy Christmas,
yes,
it's just the two of you.
Jake and I, yes.
So, did you hear the song? Like, was it playing on a...
Can I tell a funny story?
Yeah.
So, when you do music videos, you essentially have to fake perform. You have to lip sing it because it needs to match up with the audio that is, like, recorded.
Right.
So, we were at the riverfront recording, and we're like, yeah, we'll do a couple takes. Like the main idea was like, let's look like we're busking. It's Christmas time. Like I wanted it to feel like it was Christmas time in New York almost. You know what I mean? Like you see buskers. Like, I got the gloves on, the hat. Like
the
shit
tree
like
in the guitar case was the final touch for me.
Yes, exactly. Like you just wanted that vibe
right.
of Christmas in New York. So we were doing it, and people kept stopping. We weren't playing.
Wait, this wasn't staged?
No. Like the firefighters stopping and people giving us money.
Like, because I was going to ask you, the girl tipping the money.
People filming us, real.
What?
We did not plan any of it. It
Holy
none of it was
shit.
so we were fake performing, not singing or even playing guitar.
So
we had a speaker that was playing because we had to sync up with the music.
Right.
And people would stop and watch us, and they'd give us money. And we were like, no, listen, we are not. But and they're like, no, please, like, happy holidays, and we got money doing it. Yeah.
Did you give it back or try to, and they just kept
saying
no?
And they just kept saying no.
What the fuck?
Just usually elderly people. They were just like, you fulfill your dreams, kids. And we're like, oh my god,
fulfill your dreams.
You're the nicest person. And they would walk away, but we were like trying to give them. We made money.
That's sick.
And
who filmed that?
We this talented videographer named Henry. Look up Gear House.
Multiple cameras, or you just did
him
it multiple
and another
times?
guy named Leo. Yeah, super talented guys.
Okay,
I'll send you their IGs. You got to check them out.
How cold was it the day you filmed that?
It was pretty cold.
Was it?
Especially by the river, man.
Yeah.
It was cold. And then it was my idea for the ripped gloves, which some people said we look homeless. Do you think we look homeless?
No, I don't. I think it added to that feel of like
exactly
raw
that's what I was going
type
for.
of music. Yeah.
So going for it because like when you're busking, like you need your fingers.
Of course.
Exactly.
No, I think that video was solid. The black and white thing and everything too. Solid video.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was the main idea was like let's just be as simple as the song. Let the song speak. It's a classic. Like we didn't write it. Obviously,
Right.
John Lennon destroyed that song. Like he killed it. The perfect lyrics, perfect everything. Like let's just treat it with respect and do it our way, but show respect to the original. That was the main idea.
Being such a fan of Lennon, and now you doing a cover of his song, and people responding to it like this must be
it's almost
surreal.
It's surreal, and it almost gets me emotional, to be completely honest. Because someone wrote a very nice comment the other day that if John, like, and whatever, he's just being nice, but like in my fucked up mind, I'm like, oh my god, what if he's actually? This could be cool. He said if John Lennon was alive, he might have even produced it. He'd love it so much. He'd respect it. And I was like, being a vain rock star, I'm like, maybe he would. Like,
That's such a big compliment, though, from somebody you don't know.
I don't know them, and it's just hopefully I'm not coming off cocky here. But
no,
like, it's like no words. It's just the coolest thing to me.
Do we have time to take a listen to this one too?
Please.
Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Happy Christmas.
So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas.
if that doesn't get you in the Christmas spirit.
You definitely did that song justice.
Okay, so we just heard
thank
John
you,
Lennon
thank you.
Autumn King's Happy Christmas. Your voice, dude, it's that soulful, like
I really appreciate that.
Holy hell.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, we listened to it 4 times. Basically,
Really?
we just listened to it 4 times just now.
Yeah.
So we'll tell people we listened to it a bunch of times.
We might have. We might
Yeah,
have. Yeah. We might have.
but the voice on that sounds exactly like him. Like
Thank
you did it justice.
Thank you. You know what's funny? People tell a quick story. People keep telling me, they're like, I keep hearing you on the radio, and I'm like, really? And I get excited. I'm like, no way, you hear me on the radio? They're like, yeah, you're on like all the Christmas channels. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's all the original.
That's
and
John Lennon.
Yeah, that's the original. That's
you get-
the
Holy
original.
shit.
Do you get people who think that you wrote that song?
No one thinks I wrote that song.
I think that song's
No
too
one thinks-
famous.
It
It's-
is, but I'm
it's-
like maybe like super like early millennials, like 14 to
There might be. I haven't encountered it, but there might be.
You
There
will.
might be. I will. I think
What's
maybe
the
the
new
younger
generation?
Yes, the
Z?
Z.
Z. Is that what
Z.
it
Is it
is?
Z?
I believe so.
Zed
Zed
for Canadians?
Canadians.
Generation Z.
Generation Z.
Yeah, I think they will because they're dumb.
I didn't say shit.
To be fair, we were all dumb in our generation.
We were.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was dumb until about, I don't know, a year ago.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
dumb
people,
now.
There's people who think that Post Malone discovered Ozzy Osbourne. So
That is true.
Did you ever hear the story of when Kanye West asked Paul McCartney to be on his record, and people were like, "This Paul McCartney guy's gonna blow up."
it happens. It happens every generation.
Kids were like, "This Paul McCartney guy has a huge future ahead of him," and I'm sitting there going, "Like, are you guys serious?" This was like a couple years ago, like
Come on.
like at least 5 years ago, but still, that happened.
Holy. Okay, Coach Emilio, here we are, end of the show.
There it is.
We appreciate you coming in.
I
This
appreciate
has
it,
been so
boys.
fun. We've had a great time. We've been looking forward to this show for quite some time, ever since Matt told us about it.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
He's like, you got to try, just try your damnedest, get those guys on.
of course,
And you said yes.
of course.
So
I
thank
was
you.
pumped, boys. Pumped.
Thank
I
you for
appreciate
doing
it.
this.
You guys are great, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks. We appreciate that too, especially from, somebody of your stature.
Oh yeah.
So before we head out, if people want to get a hold of you guys on socials, how do they do that?
Follow us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Autumn Kings Band. Check us out. Keep up to date with all new releases and stuff like that. And on YouTube, Autumn Kings. Check it out.
And your podcast?
And my personal my podcast with my brother and my 2 cousins is at 4 Below Podcast. Check it out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Perfect.
That's
Gus,
it, man.
if they want to get a hold of us, 2 dudes.
We're 2dudesandamike.com, or you can check us out on our socials. Just search 2 Dudes and a Mic. We're on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn,
Yeah.
Twitter sometimes,
Pinterest.
Check it out.
That's right.
Check
Go
out
there,
their
subscribe.
holiday shot.
So here we
recipe
go.
on
We have
Pinterest.
this makeshift holiday shot.
that's
Grand Marnier, Fireball, Rum Chata. All right. So everybody listening, guys, girls, all the dudes, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's, guys. Here we go. Cheers.
Merry Christmas to you.